Mary.
Hello, Mary Jean.
There she is. There she is. Thank God you're here. Because all we get is... You're mad at me?
Yeah.
All we get is lies from Adrian these days.
I know.
All we get is lies.
Yeah.
Thank God Mary is here. Somebody with the sensibility to tell us the truth.
Yeah.
Although, not the greatest with a watch, right, Mary?
No.
Time is not your strong suit.
Yes, it is. Where's Troy?
He's in the other.
You're mad at a lot of people, huh?
I'm not mad, but...
But you'd like the truth to get out there.
Well, it's not really the truth. It's just like...
Just some stuff you made
up.
up.
It was okay. Like, like it happened. They just missed out, both of you, on like certain things.
What did Adrian miss out? What details did?
Adrian forgot that he enjoyed me fucking his ass. First of all,
He did.
yeah, because it was wet.
It slipped my mind.
His ass was wet, right?
It was so wet,
and that's the way somebody indicates they're enjoying it.
Right.
They
Let me
loved
ask
it.
you, would you describe Adrian as a fingers in the booty ass bitch?
No, like my fist.
Fist in the booty ass bitch.
Yes.
See, why does he deny it?
He doesn't.
Yeah,
It didn't happen.
Let me ask you, Mary. Adrian comes in. So the story goes. For those of you that didn't hear, I'm sure the show's on demand. You can also watch the whole segment on YouTube, which I heard that you did. So you got to the bottom of everything that was said. And that's why we wanted you to come in, because I heard there were discrepancies. And I said, I need Mary to come in and let us know the truth behind all this. Adrian texted you over Christmas break,
Yeah.
late at night. And it was one of those nights where you were all sexed up.
Super horny.
That's right. You had been dancing.
Getting horny.
Adrian is drunk, and he's got drunk confidence, and he texts you and says that he wants to know if you want to come over and sleep over.
Yeah, well, I knew that wasn't going to happen.
You weren't
Like,
gonna sleep
I wasn't
there.
going to put myself in that position.
You knew you weren't going to sleep there.
No, because then I fall in love.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
You fall in love if you sleep over?
Remember, I'm the crazy Dominican girl.
I don't think
so-
that's true.
You really do? Do you really get crazy and attached for like minimal contact?
Oh,
Sit back for a second, Troy.
Look
sit
at
back
Troy.
and sit
I'm
back
sorry?
and
You get
relax.
crazy and attached.
yeah, that's normal though. Like that's what happens when you have sex with somebody and you
Right.
see once in a while. You know,
You know what? Like, and this is like you've said that before,
because
right?
it's true.
Right.
Yeah.
You've come in here and you've made that very clear. So when Adrian was like, yeah, I had sex with Mary Jean, I'm like, are you attached? Because she made it very clear that when penises go in her, she gets attached to them. Is that right?
Yeah, and I didn't get attached to Troy, and that it wasn't like me asking him to be his girlfriend.
Well,
too.
I'll ask you about Troy after.
It's just like he's texting Troy,
right.
asking him for advice. Advice how to put your pants down and your dick in my pussy. Like, seriously? You did it more like a gossip, Adrian. That's why I'm a little upset.
Oh, you mean
Like,
I did want
you
to.
mean
and I
gossip-
was cool with having
Gossip
sex.
girl?
Oh my God,
Gossip girl over
911.
here? Yeah, exactly.
But I asked you. I said, "Is it okay if I tell Sam and Troy?" And you were like, "Yeah, tell them."
No, she means when you were texting Troy before, like, I need advice, da-da-da-da-da.
Oh, okay.
Which is like, that's gossip girl shit, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like,
I wanted to brag to Troy. You're
no,
right.
you planned it. Like,
Exactly.
you should have planned it with me
I
first.
planned my
so I would
day.
have been aware
I should have told you that I was going to text Troy to tell him that,
that
you
you
were
already
coming
No,
had
you don't-
text him.
You don't text Troy. You talk to Mary Jean about
Yeah,
it.
you don't
because,
need Troy.
Yeah,
Why?
what? What are you trying? Are you trying to plan something where you can take
for
advantage of
holding your
somebody?
dick?
Exactly.
Ooh.
No.
No,
Is
you're
Troy
right.
holding your dick?
Hold your
He's
own,
not, no.
Hold your
Troy-
dick right now. Let me
Ooh.
see.
Hold it.
like this.
Ooh.
You see?
He can do it.
You're right, Mary.
He can do it. He should have done it then. So you didn't like that he was being gossipy with Troy. You were like, am I fucking a man or some high school chick? Right?
How come you wouldn't kiss him? Why don't you like to kiss?
I don't know. I'm very anal about kissing. Like I have
But you're
to
not
really,
anal about anal.
Yeah.
a little bit.
Yeah.
I
You just
did
don't-
anal on Saturday.
Did you? I hope you saw Adrian Sunday.
So you go over to Adrian's house with the intention to have sex with him, correct?
Yeah.
Yeah, because you were like, fuck it. I might as well. Now, have you had a crush on Adrian, or were you just like, I'll take some of that Cuban dick?
Yeah, no, I like him. He's such a gentleman. He's always super nice, and that's a turn on.
Right.
Right.
Like, I love that.
Do you still find him to be a gentleman?
Yeah.
You do. Good for you. Good for you. You got a good
Thank you,
heart,
Mary.
Mary. You got a good heart. You're not the most perceptive sometimes, but a good heart.
Yeah.
Meaning with time?
Well, I mean, I'm meaning with time and meaning the fact
Yeah.
that Adrian is not a good guy.
You didn't care that he told his Cuban cousins, right?
I heard he FaceTime.
Adrian, you FaceTiming Fidel and the Cuban cousins?
They don't even have cell phones in Cuba.
Yeah, they do.
Sure they
Fidel's dead. They got
do.
cell phones over there. They got
I don't
FaceTime.
have any cousins in Cuba, Sam.
Yeah, right. Okay.
He's talking about his Cuban cousins for years.
Exactly. Yeah, Fidel and the boys back
Yeah.
in Cuba.
That's right, cousin Fidel.
Yeah, Raul and the rest of them. So you go over there. Now here's one of the big discrepancies. Adrian told us that you got 3 fingers in, like one knuckle all pinched together like this. Do you see
Just
what I'm
the
doing?
tips.
Just the tips of these 3 fingers, which is not. It's basically the width of like one thick finger. It's not because you have very dainty, feminine, beautiful hands.
I think it was more than just the 3 tip of my fingers.
It was.
How much more?
As I recall,
Yes.
it was 2 hands. Like,
It was.
That makes sense.
It was. Adrian, would you let her finish?
My
this
mistake.
is, I remember because I was honest with him. I told him, "Oh my God, fucking your asshole is like fucking a pussy. Oh my God, am I a lesbian? Because I like this."
How
because
boring was it
feel."
to hear that from another person?
So didn't I say
I
that?
don't recall hearing that. No.
Oh no, okay.
So
Did you
loved
really
it.
say that
I
to
think
him?
it would have been.
I really did
He
because it
loved
does
it,
feel
right?
like a pussy.
Why do you
like
feel
an
like a
asshole.
pussy?
Well, the inside of an asshole kind of feels like the inside of a pussy. It's weird. It's kind of gushy. I don't know. It was wet.
Was
too.
his got wet?
Yeah.
Did you lubricate or it just naturally got wet?
At first, it was natural, and then I lubricated.
Well, most assholes have that physical capability.
yeah, if they get
Yeah.
turned on.
Turned on,
Yeah,
right.
yeah, if they get all sexed up. Yeah.
But it's
yeah.
okay
They
to
like
be
what's
turned
happening.
on.
Sure.
I know. That's what I try to tell. But
He
his
thinks he's gay now because he likes that. It's like, you're not gay.
his Cuban cousins make fun of him for taking fists up the ass, but it's like that's what he likes. So you put 2 hands up there?
Like fingers, like 8 fingers.
You
Wow.
had 8 fingers in his ass?
It was 7, maybe.
7? That's
Between
really-
7 and 8.
Because I tried. He's like, no.
So okay, I get it. Because he told us that he did that. But he said he did it like maybe you had 2 up there, you went
No.
to put the 3rd up, and he was like, no more. But
Yeah.
in actuality, you had your whole other hand up there.
Yeah, and I was like,
You were with your wrist.
yeah.
Just going
'cause
in
I was
and out.
just like, I put the whole condom over my hand. Well, it started out with me putting it in 2 fingers.
Right.
And then I kind of just slipped my other fingers.
In.
What?
What? I'm listening to you.
It's-
Yeah.
Well,
I mean,
Is
this
he
all-
embarrassed
this is
that
all
you're telling
news
it?
to me?
I don't know, but he called me and he told me, don't say you fucked me in my ass. Like, something like
No,
that.
I
He
said, why are
did?
you saying that?
What? Something like that.
How come he
because-
doesn't want you talking about it?
Why
Well,
do
I
you think?
mean-
Why do you think he doesn't want you talking about it?
It's like a manly thing. A lot of guys don't like saying like, "Oh, I like my asshole getting fucked."
It's that Cuban machismo.
Yeah, it's a Spanish
That's
thing.
what-
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's embarrassed.
So-
he liked it.
Were you wearing condoms on both hands, like lobster claws? Like,
Yeah.
did you have 2 condoms?
No, I think I just stuck this hand without the condom because
Oh,
I don't know if I was.
I only had 2 condoms, Sam, and
So
one of them
she-
went on my penis.
and one of them went on her hand, and
you
she
raw
One went on
dogged
your-
his asshole with your fingers?
What?
You put your fingers in raw?
Yeah, with the right hand.
because she was all hot and bothered by it.
Yeah, I probably wouldn't have noticed that.
She had a
Oh,
whole
she's
fist
touching
up
my,
there. Well, Adrian he was under the influence, so he could not remember some certain things. He
He
was,
did smoke some pot with me.
and he was drunk when you showed
Yeah.
up.
Yeah,
Were
that's
you
why
worried?
he was naked.
Yeah.
I don't see Adrian and like I don't see you getting naked and just like being like, you did that because you were drunk.
Right.
What?
Right.
In my underwear?
Yeah, you opened the door in your underwear. Like that's
Yeah, I was hanging out. I was waiting for you to come over.
Right. Right. When he opened the door in his underwear, were you like, "Oh my God, that's so charming"?
I don't know. I don't even remember what I thought, but
Right.
Oh, you don't remember? That's
Right.
weird.
What do you mean? Why is that
now
weird?
I don't
Oh, okay.
because maybe I
That's just
didn't
weird.
care how I felt.
Why is
I
Adrian?
just wanted to go in and like have sex with you and that's it.
Yeah.
But then you're texting Troy. You already had a plan, so
Exactly. He's trying to wife you up or something. It's very strange.
It was an evil plan.
Why is Adrian being so combative with you today?
that's a big word.
You're right. Why is he?
Why is he fighting with you?
Yes, that's it. That's because he's being like argumentative
No,
right now.
I've been fighting with him since
Yeah.
last night.
You have
fighting
been?
with her.
No, he was fine. He called me. He's like, "What's wrong?" He was super sweet, but
He's not sweet today.
Why are you not happy?
I don't know. Like I felt like he kind of. I don't know.
She
Well, why
felt
don't you tell me
taken.
what you
she
told me
felt.
yesterday?
She felt taken advantage of because he and Troy were plotting for this before she got over. So it's like, why couldn't we just have a bond? Why did you and Troy have to plot this thing out? Is that right? That seems right. Or no? I'm way off, right?
No, because it's 2 different things. It happened, 2 different.
What's the difference?
That's a good point.
Troy got mad at me because I didn't let him touch my pussy.
That's true.
Adrian,
He did
Fair
get-
reason.
Yeah.
Adrian is I don't know. He could have defended me more. He was inside
He
my
didn't
pussy.
He didn't
you.
defend his woman properly.
Seriously, like you
Yeah.
were in my pussy
True.
a week ago.
I
Like,
should have defended you from. You're right.
Yeah.
What did I say to you yesterday? I should have defended you against them. They were being mean. I apologize.
See, that's why he's not a gentleman.
You get
And
you
Sam?
get attached, and he was not defending you when you were being attacked.
Yes.
Sam,
Yes.
who kid didn't just fuck me like in the car. He fucked me in my bed, in another bed.
See, this is
We had
information
to-
I didn't
yeah,
have.
so you didn't know, and you're
Right.
like, I'm getting passed around.
Right.
In the studio, I'm also not getting passed around. I choose who I have sex with.
Right.
And like, I like having sex. Jim,
Good for
let's
you.
have sex today.
Oh, I don't know. I don't know if my asshole could take it.
No,
I
you're
talk
right.
a big game, but my asshole's like very shy.
Why did you choose to have sex with Adrian? Like that was a
Because
sex.
he was always so nice. I've known Adrian for over a year now.
Why
you
didn't
know?
Troy get some sex?
Because the way he did it.
Ooh.
Why? What was
What'd
wrong
he
with
do?
what was wrong with the way he did it? He was just not a charming guy. It was like 2 years ago. It was sometime.
I don't
say
know.
it,
I
but-
feel like me and Troy, like, we had tacos together. Like,
Mm-hmm.
you know, it wasn't just like me texting him. And he said I text him saying, let's fuck. Why would it just doesn't make sense.
True.
Yeah.
I thought the same thing.
I don't know.
Doesn't make sense, Troy.
Well, I mean, that's not true. I mean, when you would come in here, you were overly sexual towards me, grabbing me.
Yeah, and I
whatnot.
still am.
Yeah, that's true.
I mean,
It's
now I know it's just nonsense.
Well, it wasn't nonsense, but
And the reason why I was actually annoyed was because you showed up 4 hours late, and I hate having my time wasted.
I'm
That's
so
why
glad
I was
I walked my dog for those 4 hours and I didn't get to fuck you. But like
man.
I didn't. It just didn't happen.
Yeah, I
and
don't
for
care.
you to. Yeah,
Who
but I feel
cares?
like you do. And for you to like make me
Yeah.
seem like I'm some sort of ass because I didn't fuck you, it kind of hurt my feelings.
That's not right.
Because I
true.
never had any like animosity towards you. You
I
know?
always sing your praises.
No,
Always.
you didn't the
Yeah,
other
the other
day.
day wasn't
You
a lot of
didn't
praise
and I-
You did
singing.
not.
Well, what did I say that was so awful?
You made me seem like the biggest dick in the world. I'm like, what the fuck?
Like a
What-
bit of a
what-
dick
and-
tease.
Yeah.
Big
yeah.
time. Yeah.
Yeah. I
Did
was
he
like,
kind
I-
of just say what happened?
Yeah.
no, he was.
No,
he was.
there was more to it.
Yeah.
Yeah. no.
Besides me putting my mouth over the like.
That was funny. Come on, that was funny. But you
That
get-
was a little funny anecdote.
Yeah, but you
that
get,
was no-
remember, Mary Jean, remember how mad you got at me for keeping in that you said presidents in the Sam Roberts show bit? Remember how mad you were? And I was just like, it's
I
just
wasn't
funny.
mad. I just said, "Oh, it doesn't. It's not funny. Can we not use
Yeah,
that?"
well, the
I
bong
wasn't
thing was
mad.
funny too.
Okay.
You put your mouth over the bong like it was
so-
a penis.
but
Yeah,
so-
that's funny.
Okay.
Tell me why in that moment, because now it's very obvious.
And you made
like,
fun of my plants, which hurt my feelings.
Did she make fun of your
Yes, she
plants?
did.
That's not that nice.
It hurt my feelings.
It did?
It did. But I water them once in a while.
You don't want them enough?
No, she mocked me.
Because it's very clear that, quite frankly, Troy is an asshole. But before that, when
And
he
that's no.
when he wasn't when he wasn't being an asshole, before when you guys were cool, what made it so that Adrian was the guy that you would just like text, like let's hook up, blah blah blah. That's what I feel like doing with you, versus Troy, who wasn't that guy.
I don't know. Adrian had the candle on that night. Like.
That was it.
You
Hey,
felt that
no,
you felt that he kind of was more romantic about it.
Yeah, and nicer about it.
I don't know, because Troy was always nice to me.
He brought
You
me
know,
dinner.
he was always. He brought me dinner. We spoken before, you know, like I don't know.
Right,
I just don't know.
right. No, that
You
makes
just weren't
sense.
feeling it that night. That happens.
I wasn't horny that night. Maybe.
Yeah, and maybe Troy wasn't doing much to get the juices flowing.
No, he was.
Oh,
Yeah.
just
No,
not
and
enough.
I mean, I have zero romance in me, so that
That's
that
gone?
was- oh yeah.
That's
But you're
gone.
always so nice.
Well, I
so-
mean, nice and romance are two different things.
He is. Troy is a nice guy, but he's not a romantic guy anymore.
You wanted to be a little romanced.
I guess I wasn't getting flowers that day.
Right. But Adrian had flowers for you. So were
His
you?
dick.
That's
a
a good
candle.
point. That's a good point. So were you? How did you feel about the way the all in all that the story was portrayed on the air? Other than the fact that Adrian lied about how many fingers you put in him.
No, I didn't.
Yes, you did.
No, I did not.
I
Like-
believe her
I
because
believe
she's
her.
told the same story a couple of times. Your story's been a little flimsy,
A little wishy-washy.
a little wishy-washy.
Yeah.
But you can say you liked it. Like, it's nothing wrong.
There's
He
nothing wrong
definitely
with it.
liked it, right?
Yeah,
You
he
poured
took more
hot
than
wax
3.
on me because I didn't like it. Remember?
No, I pour it because I saw it and I was like, oh my God, I always wanted to try it. So
Well,
that's
right
why
after I
did
said,
it.
that's
okay,
fun.
this is
Yeah,
enough.
I
Yeah.
experienced, you know.
Right after I said this is enough of the fingers in my ass.
No,
was when you
because
poured the
after I
hot
pour,
wax.
and you know, the whole wax thing, I pour it and then we had sex. So the wax thing was on me too. You know, it
Right.
was supposed to be like a sexual thing. It wasn't a punishment. If I wanted to punish you, I can put my heels up your ass or something.
You would have done that,
I
right?
wouldn't have liked
But
that.
I wouldn't because he's so nice.
And because he liked getting fisted.
And it was fun playing with his asshole.
It was, right? And he was having a good time and you were having a good time. It sounds like it was a great night.
Yeah, like he made me come.
I was surprised that
Troy didn't.
Troy, comment.
I don't care.
I was surprised that you were okay. Like, I found out about this not from Troy found out about it because Adrian was bragging to him, but I found out about it because you started tweeting the next day.
Well, I text while he was next to me, but he mentioned you and Troy, so I was like, oh, let me text, or let me not text. I don't have your number.
Right.
I don't know. I just hit you up on Twitter.
So you didn't mind. You don't mind that people know.
No, we did it.
Right.
It
Right.
was fun.
You
It's
did
fun.
delete a
It's
tweet
good.
though.
I did. What did I delete? What did I write exactly? He took a picture of it and I made him delete it. That's how he went outside in his boxers.
And then you kept that photo because I noticed you posted the boxers photo last night.
Yeah, because I was upset at him, but he asked me to take it.
Why were
down.
you upset?
No,
at
but
him?
then I told you to leave it up. I didn't care.
Why were you?
I don't
I
understand
know
why
he
you're
did.
upset with it.
Yeah. Why were you upset with Adrian?
Because he didn't defend me in all this. He should have been like,
Defend you from who?
Well, you weren't like Mary Jean's a nice girl. We had a great time. It was more like a
I said we had
story,
fun.
and then laughing along with Troy, who was not nice.
Yeah.
Troy was not nice in his
I
description
didn't think
of
he was
events.
not nice. I
He
thought
was not.
told-
No, no,
He
no. You could-
he painted Mary Jean as a bit of a DT,
What
what's
is
a
D-
DT?
a dick teaser.
Yeah. Yeah, and that's not nice. That's
No,
not
that's not a nice portrayal. He
No.
implied that you're tardy.
right. Right.
Yeah, I was 4 hours late because I was walking my dog.
That does seem.
Where
I
did
mean,
you
that
walk
actually.
your dog to? Fucking Hartford?
Yeah, that
4 hours later.
that seems like
Connecticut?
Yeah.
that seems that 4 hours is a long time for a person to wait, especially if it's like
It's a
I was
long
walking
dog
my
walk,
dog.
yeah.
Were you having sex before you went to Troy's house that time?
No, I was walking my dog for 4 hours.
That doesn't make any sense, Mary.
No.
That's. I mean, you have great calves, but they're not that good. 4 hours is a long walk.
Oh,
She was lost in a field.
not in your field.
Oh, that's right.
Ooh.
Troy was playing ball with no pitcher in his field. You know what
Yes,
I
he
mean?
was.
Yes, he was. Yes, he was.
Do you think Troy expected the action and that was the problem?
No, because like I've turned him down before and he was okay with it.
Right.
Okay.
Right. You just figure, I just turn him down again. It's
I
Troy.
just know. I
That's-
just didn't think he was gonna get that mad too. He like I told him maybe I should leave. He didn't ask me to leave
Oh.
because I remember that because I hit your bicycle on my way out.
You did?
So that's how I could remember that.
Why'd you hit his bicycle?
You asked
It
me
was
to
a-
leave, or what?
No,
She suggested she should leave. You didn't ask
and
her to
you
leave.
said I pretty much told her to get out.
But that's not true.
No.
You
No.
decided to
I mean, I was just
Yeah.
annoyed. So, I mean, I think body language would have spoken.
That's not what you said, though. You said you asked her to leave.
He made it look like he
he
indicated.
made me seem like
I quite honestly, I can't
Bird.
remember who asked to
Bye.
leave or what happened.
Mary remembers.
She remembers, yeah.
Yeah. Thank God, Mary. That's why we invited Mary here.
Yeah, 'cause
She's
you
a steel
remember-
trap memory.
yeah,
God
because
she's
you
here.
remember so much, so
Right.
you forgot the major detail.
Right.
How
Yes.
you got mad and you told me, "Oh, please, let me just touch your pussy just a little bit."
Is that what he
Did
said?
he say that?
That sounds
What?
pathetic, dude. That's what you said.
sounds kinda
Remember when we were
groveling.
near your kitchen area?
Oh, please, let me just touch your pussy just a little bit.
I don't remember saying that.
Okay.
Wow,
well, you
isn't
never
that,
said that.
isn't that convenient? Isn't
But
it,
you remember
Mary?
him saying that.
I remember trying to kiss you, and you moved away like I had AIDS on my face.
Well,
no,
maybe
I just wasn't.
maybe your breath wasn't great.
I mean, that's what I recall. I don't remember saying to
Wait,
touch your pussy.
Mary, you weren't what? When
okay.
he tried to kiss you, you just weren't what?
No, I just like kissing is very something intimate for me. Like
Right.
we need to, like I don't know, wake up in the morning together. I don't know.
That's the
It has
worst
be
time to
more
kiss.
romantic. It is, right?
But you didn't kiss Adrian. I mean, you don't kiss on the first date.
I'm very picky with who I kiss.
Right, right. You've only
This
kissed
is why I never had herpes on my lip.
Good for you.
know?
Good for you. Yeah, yeah.
Good fact.
Yeah, yeah. Unless you're gonna go and make out with whoever.
Yeah, that's not happening.
Right. Good. Good.
So when
Was it-
Troy said, "Can I please?"
You're pissed.
When he
I'm
said
not pissed.
when he
I'm
asked
sorry.
to touch
I
your
can tell you're
pussy,
mad.
He is,
when he
right.
asked to touch your pussy, what did you say?
No. What else would I say?
Exactly. What else
I
is
played it off. Like, oh my god.
like
Because-
maybe later?
Not maybe later, more like, oh, this is not like gonna work out. I don't know. And after that, we pretty much stopped talking. And,
Oh, so we know what he was after.
well, no, I knew it was just hooking up. Like, I know he didn't want to be in a relationship. And I believe at the time he was in a relationship as well. And I knew that. And at the time as well, I still don't want to be in a relationship, you know?
Right.
So I was never looking for a boyfriend to begin with. I was just having casual sex.
So
Safe casual sex.
yeah,
Yeah.
as you should.
Did you make Who Kid put a condom on?
Not so much. He doesn't have. That's fine, Mary. Let me tell you. Can I tell you something about Jim? Jim doesn't even know what a condom is.
Yeah. I've seen them on fingers before.
We did have like a lot of safe sex, but that one time we did it without it because I cooked for him. Maybe it's like a turn on thing.
I see. So there was a bit of a thing with you and Who Kid for a little while.
It wasn't like we dated. We never dated. We
Right.
just like spoke and
Right.
fucked really good, I
That-
guess.
Why'd you stop?
I don't know. He told me I became crazy. And he also said I smoked too much weed.
Weird.
That's fucking ridiculous. By the way, you see Adrian being sarcastic and going so weird. This is what he does.
Oh, I thought it was Troy. That's
No,
all.
that time it was Adrian because you know what he's doing? He's showing off for the cool guys because when
Yeah.
it's just you and him, he's just nice to
He's
you.
so nice.
That's
That's why
right.
every time, like,
You think he's giving her the old Danny Zuko in the parking
Oh
lot?
yeah, he is. Kanicki's over there sitting on the couch. yeah. You had summer love in Adrian, but this is now we're back in Rydell.
Yeah.
And Adrian and Troy are the T-birds, just trying to impress each other.
oh,
Yeah.
that's funny.
Yeah.
It was part of the plan.
Well, you did plan things with Troy.
You're right.
The
Yeah.
candles and everything. I mean, you did. You said you did.
I think what happened was you
No, I
planned
didn't.
things with Troy, but you got embarrassed that you liked what she did in your ass and you didn't know how to get out of that.
Yes.
No, I mean, if I was embarrassed about it, I wouldn't have told you guys at all.
You had to tell us, though, because you knew she would.
I told you exactly what happened.
No, you didn't.
Yes, I did.
You said 3 fingers.
He said this
That's what-
much
yeah.
at 3 fingers.
Yeah, he said this little much, and he said he didn't like it.
Yeah, she's
and then
saying,
when she went to go put a 4th finger in, I said, Mary, like, let's stop.
That would have been a 9th finger,
And
Adrian.
she said, there's already 4 fingers in there. And I said, okay, that's enough.
Oh,
And
wait,
then
just
she
4
poured the
well,
hot
hold on.
wax on me.
Oh, there's already 4
You
fingers
just
in
changed
there.
now you just said there's already
No, I
4
told you
fingers
that.
in there. No, you said
No,
3.
we never knew there were 4
I told you
fingers.
that when,
Hey, let's go get some Tef facts. Let's go into
I
the
told
Tef
you that
box.
she said
I'm going to
there's
go to a
already 4
reliable
in
source
there.
of information.
Well, I'm telling you what I said.
Tef box.
Yeah,
Did we ever know that there were 4 fingers in there?
not until Mary brought it up.
That's right.
So now you just heard Adrian slip and go, well, there was already 4 in there.
Yeah, he definitely didn't open the story with
4.
4.
No, he made it look like there was just 3 little tips, which might have equaled 1
That's
real
right. Yeah,
finger.
he started off with just like tips of
Yeah.
3
And
fingers.
Yeah.
I didn't say there were 4 in there. I said
He's
that
been-
she said there's already 4 in there. And
He's
that's when
been
I said,
floating
okay,
between 2
let's
and
stop.
3.
Right,
And now
but
we're at 4.
Why would she lie in the moment? Like, if it's your asshole, why would she make it up a different number while they're in there?
I'm not saying she made it up. I'm
Yeah,
saying
see?
she said there's already 4 in there, and that's when I said, okay, let's stop.
There was a
there's
lot
4.
more. There was more than 4 in
Yeah,
there,
there
wasn't
was.
And
there?
it was so easy to slip in.
It was, right?
Yeah. There wasn't a lot of resistance.
like you've done it before.
It seemed like that, right?
She did ask me if I had a dildo, which unfortunately I did not, right, Mary?
What?
Did you ask? She was probably asking you if you had a dildo because it felt like
Yeah.
in your asshole you've taken dildos
She asked me if
before.
I had one because she wanted to put it in
Were you
there.
going to put
Right.
a dildo in his hiney?
Yeah, oh my God, I did ask you that. That's when I
That's
went
so
inside
weird
my
you didn't
bag.
remember that.
You wanted to?
Listen, I don't remember everything. I remember
know,
I
I
fucked
know
your
you don't.
ass with 7 fingers, though.
Right. And that story has remained consistent.
Yep. His numbers are changing.
Adrian, why are you making me seem like I'm the biggest bitch for exposing your sex
I'm not
life?
saying
He
that,
is. He's so hostile right now, isn't he?
No, but
He's so hostile. He's so and like he'll laugh a little bit with Troy, but he gets shitty about it. Troy, isn't Adrian? Be honest, isn't Adrian getting shitty about this asshole stuff?
Well, it's a sensitive subject, you know?
Isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, and the fact that it's that sensitive makes me go more towards Mary Jean's side. I have to be
She
honest.
seems very comfortable.
Now, Mary, you've been with dudes before, and this is something you told me you like to do. You like to put your fingers in a guy's asshole, which it's fine. Have you been with guys that it's a little bit difficult to get your fingers up there?
yeah, and they tell me stop, and I just stop.
Right. But with Adrian, was it difficult or no? to get your fingers up there, or did it just slide right in?
Like
I
I
have a
put
big asshole.
he does. I put 2 right away. I was like, oh.
Fit like a dirty glove.
I wish I had cleaning gloves. 'Cause you're dirty.
So, in your expert analysis, Adrian's had quite a bit of butt play before.
You liked it too.
He did?
He did like it, right?
Yeah.
I acted like I did in the beginning.
Yeah, because I was like, relax, babe, and you went like this.
Yeah,
And
exactly.
she's relaxing.
He,
Yes.
he was, that was him relaxing.
Does this look like a relaxed face to you?
No, you weren't. You started out like that because, of course, you're not going to be like, yeah, babe,
Yeah.
do it. You
If-
know? He was more like, oh, let me feel uncomfortable. And then that's when he relaxed.
So if Adrian was
It's
uncomfortable,
okay, babe. Now people know you like anal.
Thank you for helping me find me.
Would you have put a dildo in his ass though? Would you have strapped on and have sex with him?
I think I would have had more fun with the ones that you shove out and shove in.
Okay,
not
this way
with
you
the
could see his
strap-on.
fucking face while you did it,
yeah.
increasing the punishment.
So you're saying like if Adrian was only pretending to like it, like he's saying he was pretending to enjoy it, he should have been at the Golden Globes because that is a great actor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pretty much. He would have won an award too.
Wow. Wow.
Who do you believe?
Right now?
Yeah,
Mary.
yeah,
Who do you believe?
Mary Jane.
And you've been, I mean, Jim is kind of, especially in matters of sexuality, Jim is kind of like I trust Jim's opinion.
Well, just who has
he's-
more reason to lie?
Yes.
Someone who's afraid their masculinity is being questioned, or just Mary Jane who just
I mean,
showed
I
up?
wouldn't
Plus,
be
here's
afraid
what-
of my masculinity being questioned because if there's any safe space to come out with any sexual deviancy, it's here. Like we've talked about everything on this show.
Except
Except that. Except that.
It's a fair point.
Here's why I believe Mary Jean. Because Mary Jean has made up like silly stories before when she's talking about her sexual escapades.
No, but it's true.
Right. I'll ask like questions multiple times to listen as her answers change. And when her answers change, I go, okay, she was just joking about that. And then eventually we get to this part hasn't changed. That's when you know this is the stuff that really went down, when it doesn't change. And the fact that you are telling me that the second hand was up there and that has not changed the entire time.
Right.
Whereas Adrian's going like 3, 2, 4. What, you know what I mean?
Yeah, he's just throwing out numbers.
Right,
It's
exactly.
like an auctioneer. She's had one number, 7. I mean, 1, 2, 3, 4, 4, 5.
That makes me go way
Yeah.
towards Mary's side.
Yeah,
Agreed.
I'm just not. The only thing I'm very disappointed that I didn't stick my other hand up your ass.
What do you mean?
Like I love doing this.
Oh, I
Both
got
together?
you. Like a shark
so-
fin.
No,
hot.
like an Italian. Come on, Ninja.
So you yeah, because that's what you were on your way to doing.
Yeah.
That's why you had the one hand up
started
there.
out like this.
Right, and then the other one. So if he had said like, or if it had been like a non-welcoming area,
He would have told me right away, and we would have just like fucked
did
really
tell you.
hard.
you would have not done it.
You slapped me in the face when I told you I don't like this.
So what? You get slapped around? You want to be a little bitch? Like,
Well, yes.
I
In
don't
the
know.
situation where there's a porn star in my bed, I'll do what she says.
But he liked
you
it.
know me as Mary Jean, so
right.
I don't get it.
Exactly. It's not what's a porn star like. You're a person.
What?
You're Mary,
Who
right?
cares what I have done in the
You're right.
past?
You're right.
Yeah.
You were fucking me. You liked it. I liked it.
Everybody had a good time.
It
had a
was
good time.
fun.
Right.
That is just the shame of having like that part of it.
Yeah.
See, once you come, it's like everything changes, and you're like, oh, you're back
Right.
to normal again.
Right. He liked getting slapped.
He loved it.
He did, right?
Yeah, no guy that doesn't like getting slapped, he would tell, of course, be like, no. Like Troy said, he would have like kicked me out and
Right.
been like, bye.
And that's cool.
Adrian was like,
yeah.
give me more, give me more.
That's what I said. You're right.
No, that's the vibe she's saying.
Adrian.
That was your
okay.
body language.
Adrian, would you put up with that again?
No.
I think
No,
you
I wouldn't
would.
put up with any of the,
You just
the
rolled
entire
your
situation
eyes.
again.
Well, yeah, because he's going back into Danny Zuko mode.
Yeah.
over there.
Hey, do I know you?
He's like, no way, Nikki, no way. From abroad, I don't think so.
Yeah. You want the Adrian with the white sweater with the R on it. You don't want
yeah.
that. You don't want
Oh,
leather
yeah.
jacket, Adrian.
Oh yeah, yeah. See, Adrian in his boxer briefs on the sidewalk in Jersey. That was like Danny Zuko in his bathing
Yeah.
suit at the beach. That was summer lovin'.
Sandy.
Mary.
That's so him.
Yeah. And all of a sudden, this guy that you met at the beach, he's hanging out with Troy in studio. Where is he? He's a different dude.
Fucking asshole.
He is. By the way,
Uncalled for.
we went to the Teffax
Yeah.
to find out what happened last week when we heard about this in terms of the numbers
Yeah.
clarification, and I do believe we have a little bit of evidence. This is not a fake news show.
Sure,
this
no.
is the real
We try to
news.
get to it, yeah.
Yes. So let's hear the evidence.
Tips, like she puts the tips of 3 fingers together like this.
Cool.
And
Does she lube your ass?
No, I think the condom already had lube on it.
Yeah,
but she
she's
had
using a
whole bunch of lube
condom,
with it.
so there's lube on the
But
condom.
honestly, she may have. That's
Okay.
just, and she gets those 3 of those in there, and I'm sitting there like this.
Wait, so she's got 3 fingers in, but like
Just like
all
this.
pinched together.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
it's almost like one thick finger.
Yeah, like she was putting paprika in your asshole.
Let me season up this butthole.
Okay,
With
so
a
wait.
dash of asshole fingering.
This is going
yeah,
on.
we can.
He's
we can
making
find
it look
out.
like he's saying that you lubricated the ass, but you're saying it was just his ass's natural turn on.
Yeah, I added the lube later on because I remember I had it.
It was
Right.
but it was already wet with turn on.
Yeah.
Now, what I just
I
said to you
spit
guys,
on it a little
by-
bit too.
You did?
Yeah,
You spit on
like-
his asshole?
Absolutely.
Take
What-
a little shit. And it just dripped.
He liked
so that's
that,
what
though.
turned me on. I was like, ooh, he loves it.
So what? But you heard the number there, right?
I certainly did.
yeah,
3
but what
tips.
I said to you guys before was that I said, "All right, Mary, like let's stop," and she said, "There's already 4 in there," and that's when I said stop.
And by the way, you were just teasing when you said 4 because there was more than 4 in there.
There was more.
You were lying.
7.
Like, I know, I don't think my fingers are that little, but
Right.
there
Right.
was more than that.
Boy, there's a lot of room back there. That's
Yeah.
the thing. Your fingers are like average size.
Yeah.
But in there, it's like,
And it was super wet, Sam.
Yeah.
it was?
Yeah.
So it was just like a slip and slide in there.
Yeah, it was fun. That's why I was going for the whole thing.
You were sitting there going like, I'm getting 2 hands in this thing.
That was my goal for the night.
Was that almost one of the easiest assholes you've ever slid into?
No, there's been a few that's been easy.
few.
Like the one that pooped in my hand. That was
Right.
super easy.
That was super easy.
But did it bother you, or were you complimented by that?
I was a little insulted that it was it was big. Ew.
Adrian
It's like a
did
great version of Slap Me 5.
Oh.
no doo-doo came out of Adrian, right?
No, dude.
You know why, right? He knows how to prepare.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
They call it he douched before
He
you got
douche.
there.
Oh my
Oh,
god, I
yeah.
was just gonna say that. He's so douche before it comes.
You think so?
It was clean.
Yeah.
Yeah, it didn't smell like a baby donkey.
Well, I wipe my ass when I poop.
So you were sitting there. You were sitting there going like if Adrian had a better attitude about the whole thing, you definitely could have gotten both your hands in his butt.
Yeah, if he would have relaxed a little bit more and
Yeah.
spread those legs,
I
yeah.
have a big asshole.
You could have gotten 2 in.
Yeah, because he liked it.
Do you think you could have gotten if you and Troy had gotten to a place of physical intimacy, which you did not, but if you had, would you have tried to put some hands in Troy's butt?
No, he looks like he'll punch me.
Troy, would you have wanted fingers in your butt?
No, absolutely not.
He
Right.
said no.
See, I believe that.
Absolutely not.
I believe that. I believe even if it is, there's a porn star in my bedroom.
Yeah, it means nothing to me.
Right.
I could care less.
Right. Right. That's what I thought.
You ever stuck your own fingers up your ass to see if you like it?
I have.
And it wasn't your
And?
Not for you.
That's not my thing.
Okay. But you know.
He knows.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. Good. So, is there any other part of the story? I think you said to Adrian too that he should have defended you from me more. That I was there anything that I said that you thought was out of line?
Yeah, you said that I get passed around.
No.
And then Jim said, "Oh, it's okay. It's like you guys are like you get used to like you know how you sleep around with people you work with because you see them all the time?
Yeah.
Right.
Something like that.
Familiarity.
Yeah.
Right. I didn't mean you get passed around. I meant more in terms of the people on the show getting to take advantage of the things that the show brings to them.
It's not taking advantage. It's making it sound like I'm like,
It's making you sound like you're a perk, like a cheap perk, and not a person making a decision.
not a cheap perk.
Right.
Right.
Jim, she's
More-
not a cheap
no.
perk.
No, I'm saying she thinks it's making her sound that way.
It's just making me sound like I just sleep around with everyone.
Well, I
And
don't think you do.
It's not everyone, but
Just the people you choose.
yeah.
But you
Like-
wouldn't have met the people associated with this show had it not been the show.
Yeah, and
So
it
that's
just
the only-
happened.
Right. But that's my point. You get that a little more, or is it still
No,
unacceptable?
I'm still not getting passed around.
No, I don't think you're getting passed around.
I know.
That's
But-
probably just poor phrasing.
Right. Yeah. I apologize for my phrasing, Mary. I mean, you have dated or met up with 2 people on the show, and when they're both here, it's like, what the fuck is? You don't understand what I'm saying? Like the dating pool starts to feel smaller, and then I just made a comment on that, but I could have probably phrased it a little more politely.
Because I only slept with Adrian.
Yeah.
Oh, no,
You
no,
know?
no. Troy made that very clear.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, I didn't sleep with him.
Right.
I didn't know that you begged to touch her vagina, though.
That's
Yeah.
kind of pathetic, dude.
That didn't happen.
That's I kind of. Mary's been honest
Why
so
is he,
far.
why do you
Yeah.
think he's denying it?
You try to do it in the couch and in front of your sink in the kitchen when you walk in the door.
That's a lot of evidence.
When you walk in the door,
And
I
that's
try
when
to
I-
touch your pussy. That's what you're
No,
saying.
no, you asked to.
Oh.
In the end, when we didn't.
So you're walking out, and I was like, I need to touch your pussy, or I
No,
want
no,
to touch
no,
your
no.
pussy.
You said
Let
no,
me.
let me
Oh,
touch
let me
a
touch
little
your
bit. And you
pussy.
went no, and I opened I had black jeans on
Mm-hmm.
and with a black leather jacket, and you open it. I try, and I was like, no, this feels weird. I can't do it.
Did
You
that
don't remember?
I don't recall that, but
could have happened?
maybe.
Maybe.
Yeah, she remembers the jeans.
Yeah.
She has
And
an
the
excellent
jacket.
memory.
Yeah.
I have such a bad memory.
Yeah, you have a good memory, I think.
Sounds to me like you remember.
Yeah. Was there anything else you had a problem with, or was it everything else kind of by the book?
What do you mean by the books?
Like everything else was factual, or you did not have a problem with it?
I don't get what I have a problem with.
Okay.
You told me yesterday that you thought that we all made it seem like you were a slut.
Yeah, not everyone. Jim didn't.
Good for you, Jim.
Well, I have a higher threshold for weird sexual shit.
Well, I don't think. Travis, you have not had sex with Mary Jean, correct?
That's correct.
See?
What do you
See?
feel about the finger in the ass thing, Travis?
What do you, how so?
How do you feel about it?
How do I feel about Adrian doing it, or just about it in general?
In general or for yourself?
It's not for me.
Okay. Have you tried it?
No.
He needs a lot more than a finger.
He sure does.
What are you talking about?
Exactly. Catcher's mitt. Fucking.
Well, Mary Jean, I want you to know that we support you here. And before any of this, you know what I consider you? The on-the-street reporter for Jim Norton and Sam Roberts.
That's right.
That's your most important role here, as far as I'm concerned. What do you think of that?
Will you
That-
still be able to function in your duties?
Yeah,
Were
I
you-
think I might fuck Adrian again.
You think so? I think it's a good idea. I don't think it's a bad idea. Look, here's the
I'm
thing.
glad you enjoyed yourself.
I did. You made me come after you choked me.
Did you like being choked by Adrian?
He could. Yeah, he did it good.
He
Good
did?
Job.
Thank you.
High five.
You know where that hand's been, Adrian?
In my ass.
Up your coolie hole. Yeah.
My coolie hole.
That's right.
Oh man.
So you do think you can keep performing professionally with Adrian, but there may be more sex.
Maybe like working together, I guess, but I don't know. We might do it again. I don't know. I wasn't planning to having sex with him that day either.
What made it like click? What clicked in your brain that you were like, today's the day I'm going to have sex with young Adrian?
I was super horny.
It
It
seemed
was
like
good
it.
timing. It was
Yeah,
right place,
good-
right time.
Yeah, Jesus was on your side that night.
Yes, he was.
And mine's too because I came.
Right, and that's what Jesus wants for people.
Yeah.
It was a good. I mean, that was my takeaway was that if you listen to some people, they might refer to you as not being 100% wholehearted when you talk about how much you like sex on the show. But I believe that after hearing what happened with Adrian, that you were being honest, that you do get all sexed up, and sometimes you want to have some fun.
Yeah. And my pussy got wet when I fucked his ass.
It did.
Yeah.
That's great. That's great. And so did his butt.
Yeah. So we were both wet and he came.
He did.
Yeah, his face when he came, oh my gosh, so pretty.
What did his face look like?
Like, oh, like
Oh,
chill.
so it was like it wasn't like he didn't like furrow his brow.
No,
and-
he didn't look like the devil. He looked like an angel. I was like,
Right.
Thank you.
Right.
An angel choking you.
Right. Right. Do you think that face that guys make when they're coming is that like the window to the soul? That's when you find out if they're a good person or a bad person.
I like when they scream. That's how you know if they're a good or bad person. I don't know, like the face.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I love Adrian face.
You
It's
do love
nice.
Adrian face.
Like I can't even imagine Troy coming in my mind.
You can't.
No, like what face would you make?
Probably comes like a demon, right?
Troy, like
Yeah.
make your cum face. Oh,
Oh,
that's so cool. You look like he's
so
dead.
good.
His tongue lolled out.
I don't know how seriously he took that request just
Yeah.
now. But you can't imagine that. But you don't really want to imagine that anymore, do you?
Troy coming?
Yeah.
No, he obviously doesn't want me to come either. So
Ooh. That's
Troy, do
pretty
you not
harsh.
want Mary Jean to come?
I don't care what Mary Jean does.
Oh,
yeah, there
man.
we go.
Would you like to hook up with her?
No.
You don't want to be physical with Mary Jean.
No.
Even if I told you right now, like Mary Jean wants to hook up, she's not playing games. She wants to hook up with you. You wouldn't do it.
After I hear what he had to go through, hell no.
What do you mean? Oh, because of the
Do you
ass
believe
play?
him?
I don't really care, like he said.
Yeah. You mean because Adrian had to go through the ass play?
I mean, that just seems uncalled for.
He
Right.
liked it. If
He-
he didn't like it, I wouldn't
he
have
didn't.
done it.
No, he didn't.
I'm not.
You know he didn't.
Oh, okay.
Look at this. Look at the
Oh.
T-birds getting each other's backs.
Yeah. Bros before hoes.
But I think if you listen carefully, Troy goes, no, he didn't, and Adrian goes, no, I didn't.
Yeah.
Like,
Summer loving. I shit in her hand.
yeah, yeah. Mary's feminine verse is all about this cute boy who loved anal play, and then gruff Adrian is singing about how he doesn't like things in his ass at all. No. Oh well, oh well, oh well.
Oh, that's nice.
Oh. Well, I'm glad we got to the bottom
Yeah,
of
me
it.
too.
Yeah, and I don't for a second believe that Adrian didn't like it. I think if you don't like, first of all, even if Adrian was telling the truth, which he isn't, but even if he was, even if he was, 3 fingers, you're not taking 3 fingers.
If you could
If
take
you don't
3,
like
you
it.
could take another 2.
Isn't that the rule of thumb? No pun intended.
What taught me that he was lying was the fact that the numbers changed
Yes.
in this discussion. And
You
hers
said
not.
3, then you said 4.
That's true.
And before
I
that,
said
he
that
said
you
2.
told me that there were already
Oh.
4 in there.
How do you think he would do on the stand? On the
Not
witness?
well at all.
Not well.
He easily collapsed. Mary Jean broke him down.
Yeah, he did. Mary Jean destroyed Adrian on the way. Have you ever
Yeah.
thought about being a prosecutor or
Yeah.
defense attorney?
Yes, I wanted to be a lawyer at one point in my life.
Did you?
Yeah.
You could. You're a good arguer.
Plus, I
Yeah.
watched a lot of Law and Order. I know.
Sure.
Right. Right. So
You
you
have to be
know.
on time for court, though. That would be the only
Yeah.
problem.
That- yeah.
The lateness might be a problem.
That would be a buzzkill.
Yeah.
Yeah.
To be on time.
You're like, Your Honor, I know this case was supposed to start 4 hours ago, but I was walking the dog.
Yes.
So
For 4 hours.
yeah. So what do you want from me? All right, Mary. Well, I very much appreciate you coming in.
And straightening everything out
For
Yeah.
having me.
for the straightening out the record.
Right. And I hope that you feel like your voice was heard more.
Yeah.
And I hope you know that Jim and I are both your friends, and that we very much appreciate you. And let me tell you something.
That's so nice.
If you want to have sex with Adrian again, have sex with Adrian again. You should.
And we apologize for Troy's crass behavior.
Yeah, he's really not a good
It's
guy.
very crass.
He's not a
we
good guy.
apologize for.
I just wonder how big his dick is. Maybe now.
Not that big.
Yeah, but he's probably saying not that big.
Yeah,
just
yeah.
to
He's
down
he's
because
like,
it actually
God
is.
forbid she gives that.
Troy, show a photo.
Of my cock?
Yeah, show Mary a photo.
I don't have any on my phone.
I've seen it before.
could you
Not
not?
anymore.
Oh,
Why
you
are you
deleted
seeing
it?
his cock pictures?
He showed me. We're buddies. We're
Ew.
bros.
You don't have a picture of your dick on the phone?
Not
I'm
this
stunned.
Yeah.
Well, sure. I
I'm
show
not
my,
big into
my
sending
friends my
cock pics.
pussy all the time.
You do?
Yeah, yeah.
That's what I thought. That's what I thought. All right, Mary.
All
Do you feel good?
Yeah, I feel nice.
Good. You feel better about this whole thing? Maybe go and do you? Here's the problem. Adrian's going to pretend not to like anal the next time you hook up with him. You know that, right?
Yeah, how are you going to get past him trying to worry about you're going to talk about it?
He's gonna love it.
You think
He's
so?
gonna love
Look,
it.
just don't tell anyone.
You
okay?
should bring
he-
your dildo.
I will after the strip club too.
Yeah. Yeah. Just don't tell Troy, okay? Don't tell him.
That's
Yeah.
He'll throw me out of the gang.
Yeah.
He'll make me hand in my leather.
That's so fucking
Yeah.
funny.
Greased fingers.
Oh, thank you very much. Mary Jean, you know what I always say about you? Better late than never. That's my motto with you.
Oh,
I appreciate you coming in.
thank you for having me.
It was
we
a
got-
delight.